Welcome back. It's Monday. It's Beyond Diamond Podcast, and the Astros won a series. They did it.
Can
It's
be
possible.
done. It can be done. It can be done.
I don't. I put it in the prompt. Are we back? Are the Red Sox just that bad? I don't care at this point.
A win's a win.
A win's a win. A series win, especially.
A win's a win.
You're sitting at 14-21. You're 3.5, 4 games.
Four games back. 2.5 from the wild card. And you're playing the Dodgers.
I mean, you are playing the Dodgers.
You're facing Yamamoto.
Yeah.
You're facing Ohtani.
It's Ohtani
and you're fighting Glass now.
It's Ohtani versus Killer Queen.
It's Okert versus the World Series MVP. It's Killer Queen versus the greatest person to ever play on planet Earth. Yeah. And then you got Lance with the flow versus Tyler Glass now with the flow. And
I like our odds. God damn it.
Never tell me the odds. But there's one thing I do want to address early on.
Okay.
David's first comment.
Okay.
And it's feasible. It's viable. I don't know if you want to read it. Go back to the very top.
David's comment is, Dez needs to start the Bryce Matthews. I've lost all meaning for what the song means. I'm all about it. Bryce Matthews went absolutely off in Fenway.
Well, this is where I'm at. The Red Sox may suck, but
Stevie says, talk about Kyle Tucker coming back. We'll get into that. We're going to talk Red Sox for a bit. Nuke versus Coughing Baby, unfortunately. Just don't get swept. Hate to say it.
Hey, at this point,
Crispy says, I would send Altuve to the minors before Bryce Matthews.
Crispy, that's a take.
That. I don't know if you believe that. Cam Smith with the clutch hit. It was the Young Guns this weekend. It's kind of the Young Guns carrying it.
You just found ways to win. I don't care you're playing a bad team. You're a bad team. You're playing another bad team. You find ways to win. Bad teams find ways to lose, and the Red Sox did that. So we're not as bad. It's like a negative times negative is a positive. I'm taking the positives. You won a series. You won a series in Boston.
I'm start calling you Magic Johnson. What do y'all think about this 6-2-5 double play with the bases loaded, no outs? That was unfortunate. That was tough.
Shortstop. Shortstop, home, third. Yeah.
Is that what they did? Yeah.
So that's 6-2-5,
yeah.
It's tough. I mean, I think all Saturday was fun. Saturday was just an ass whooping. Got a little hairy, but Kaiway again gets Kaiway the highway, brother. Just get him on the road to the highway.
He's top 3 pitcher on the staff right now.
He ate some innings and he did the thing. Got out of that big base loaded jam. The other side, Friday was Astros jump out early, the Correa home run. Mike Burrows gives up 3 in that one inning and gives you 6, gives you a quality start. He's a steady Eddie number 4. I still think he's in the Hunter Brown realm of
you still believe.
Hold on. No, hold on.
You still believe.
I still believe. I mean, the talent's there. I think he needs to develop an out pitch or figure out, hey, this is my pitch that I need to throw more of. I think he's just, I don't know who on the Astros staff has told him just fall in love with the fastball. It's just fastball.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the changeup. But that game was a 3-1, 5-1 Red Sox win. And then Sunday was the complete inverse where Durant hits an absolute monster shot. They get up early.
Yeah.
Astros battle back, hold on, win. And so it's 2-3. Like, it's 2-3.
Specifically, Sunday's game is the type of game that gives me hope. Because that's the type of the game for the past 3 weeks that they go down. If they're losing by like the 5th inning, game over.
Yeah.
They haven't had any fight to come back. And if they did, like the offense comes back, they get it within one, maybe tie it, and then the bullpen gives up like a 5 spot in the 7th. That was the first time in a while that the bullpen held it. They did the thing. They held it close, and the offense came back and took the lead.
Is starting pitching and bullpen figuring it out slowly?
I was saying it. What'd they say?
They've hit the tower.
No, I've been saying it. Like I said it last week. Burrows looks like what you're.
He's a solid 3-4.
Lambert has looked like
he's a killer queen. He's good.
Spencer has been.
I've never been more right about Lambert.
No,
I may have been wrong about Burrows, but I was damn right about Queen.
You were right. You're right about Queen. Why am I blanking on who's our 4th guy right now?
You, the bullpen game. Yeah.
No, the 5th guy is the bullpen game. Who's the 4th guy?
Lance.
Jesus. Lance McCullers. Lance is kind of in the same realm as Burrows, where he's probably going to give you 5-6 innings, maybe 3-4 runs. All in all, those 4 in your pitching staff are serviceable. You can win games with any 4 of them on the mound. The 5th option, the bullpen thing, that's still extremely frustrating to me. I don't know why we're still doing bullpen games when we have a Jason Alexander, we have a Ryan Weiss. You could even say,
it's about all the bullpen friends we made along the way.
Like we have serviceable. We have if AJ Blueball is going to throw 5 innings out of the pen, just stretch him out to start. Like what? Like what are we?
Well,
doing?
they say if you have 4 long men in the pen, you have no long men in the pen. So that's kind of where we are. And you know where we are?
About long men.
Why are you fighting it? He's still fighting it.
I'm fighting it.
Where
the bullpen games are extremely frustrating, but you're right. The starting pitching and the main part of your bullpen, the high leverage guys that you have, are starting to figure it out.
Brian Brady for 2. 2 bullpen games in a row isn't a good look for Dana. That's 3 in a week. You came off day against the Yankees into a bullpen game, and now you're going back to back in a calendar week. It's
you had
2
off days.
Three bullpen games.
You had 2 off days within this week.
I get it.
Like why?
I get it, and I get today's one. Dodgers have the lefties.
Just give me
Oker, spin.
Petco, man, he's ready.
The other side, I do think circle back to Mike Burrows. When I say I didn't even get to finish the sentence before the tangent. It feels like it's in that Hunter Brown soft contact death spiral that Hunter Brown was in.
Didn't Matt Taggart or somebody made an article that was like Mike Burrows is the unluckiest pitcher?
Chandler did.
Chandler?
Yeah. And he is. I just think he needs to either, one, change his volume of pitching, like flip-flop the changeup or fastball. Because I think the changeup plays he could throw at any count. The fastball is 96, 97. It's going to look 107 if he's throwing nothing but changeups. We saw Jason Alexander do that last year, just throw a steady diet of changeups, or develop a new pitch because they're on his. It's always a second time through. It's always 1 inning that it's 3 runs, and he gets out of it, and he does go 6. And I feel like fans are falling into this ERA trap of what it says. And not obviously the expected numbers say otherwise, but it very much feels like he's the new Christian Walker, where fans are already. He could go out and throw 6 innings, and he could go get 4 quality starts in the month of May, right?
Yeah.
But the fans have already predetermined their angst against him, like they did with Christian Walker last year, and I think fans are falling into that void. And I'm not saying that because I'm going to owe him and Brian appetizers, a meal, and dessert. I'm saying that just from, if you're watching ball, you should understand the fact that, there's the unlucky side, and unlucky doesn't get you W's or L's. But I do think there's an avenue there to see him take that level up, whether that's flip-flopping his volume of pitching or pitches, or to developing another pitch and focusing on that to get them off plane, to get them off his tunnel, because it seems like the second time through the batters are on his tunnel.
Yeah.
And no one likes to be in the same tunnel. So
yeah. Hate tunnel traffic.
yeah,
you know?
dude, tunnel warfare, dude.
That's yeah.
I'm not
Just don't
fighting at Battle of Somme.
What's up, Linda? Jamie said, just don't let Colton Gordon start anymore. Do throws batting practice. Walker wasn't healthy to start last season. Yeah, totally fair. Burrows is going to be a stud over the next 5 years. I mean, he has 4 years left, right? I agree with you there. I think Burrows, the potential's there, and I think by next year he could be a really, really solid number 2, number 3. Which problem is we need him to find it sooner rather than later.
Well,
And he's getting there.
I don't think he has to find it. I mean, Spencer Arrighetti is your staff ace right now. He has the. I've said it. I've been such a fan. He has the moxie. He's always had the moxie.
Yeah.
He has the JUCO bandit life. He has the Louisiana Raging Cajun drink out of water hose mindset. He has the pedigree. He has everything but that developmental year of the freak injury. And you're seeing him, one, confident, but two, he knows he has to go be the stopper or the starter of this staff. And he's sitting at 4 wins. Not here to discuss dinosaur stats, but when this team has struggled to actually get W's, 4 wins means a hell of a lot more than it has in the past. You have him.
Innings pitched.
You have him. You have Hunter Brown, hopefully quicker than the All-Star break. You have Killer Queen. You have a Mike Burrows that could be a 4, and whatever happens with I-45, I don't know, but it does. You could see it once they're rounded to form. You could see the vision of it. Granted, it's been a terrible nightmare. Call me Shutter Island, but you could see the vision.
Yeah.
You just got to survive. You just got to get there.
Let me just.
Can they get there? The AL West continues to suck. Can you get there? You're one good week away. One good week.
Let me give you this. Kind of explain to people that might not, have been fully locked in on Spencer Arrighetti and what he could be. Obviously, last year was tough. He got injured, and he seemed like he wasn't pitching. He didn't find any sort of rhythm.
No.
But the last 14 starts of 2024 for Spencer, 76 innings pitched, 91 Ks, a 3.08 ERA. So that's what we saw at the end of 2024. Where we're like, this guy could be on the Hunter Brown trajectory. I mean, that's 14 starts is a solid sample size. 76 innings of a 3 ERA, and you're striking out more than your innings pitch. That's very solid. And then last year, the injuries, he never got fully ramped up. So this is, for me, this 2026 Spencer Arrighetti we're seeing.
This is the breakout year. This is the breakout year.
This isn't like, you can look at Peter Lambert and say, okay, when's the other shoe going to drop? Like, he's never done this. Like, you hope it's real, but you're also kind of waiting for his luck to run out. For Spencer, this is who he is. I mean, 1.96 ERA all season would be absolutely incredible. But I think this is like, he's here. He's broken out. I think this is a Spencer going to get all year. Just a dog fighting, top 3 in your rotation, even when Hunter. And so when Hunter comes back, you have Hunter and Spence at your top of your rotation. That's not looking too bad. Then you have Mike, and then you have other guys to eat innings behind them.
I'm going to pull up.
What was the line for the wheel? We're going to get to that. We're going to get all that up.
Chat.
After he does that, but
chat.
I will say the unders hit.
Chat.
So if you had an under on the wheel,
back-to-back weeks of a beautiful line that was given.
Incredible line
given. I mean, when you look at Spence's Savant page, it's not sexy, but like I said, at the end of the day, you need dubs. This team needs dubs, and he's sitting at 4.0, 1.96 ERA for the Dinosaurs. 23 innings pitched, 25 punches, a 1.30 whip. His extension
The whip is low.
is 99 percentile, hard hit percentile 71%, whip percentage 72%, K percentage 65%. Pitching run value is sitting at a 2 at the 63%. Fastball and breaking run value at 2 and 1 apiece at the 70th percentile. Nothing sexy, but
I mean, it's the walks is the only issue. Is if you look at his stuff, he's given up a 1.95 batting average. So when they're hitting the ball, they're not doing much.
And
it's just the walks. Yes,
this is a kid who's only thrown 203 career innings in the show.
Yeah.
What I wanted to look
still young.
When I wanted to look at this, and not to make this the segment about Mike Burrows, the last thing about Mike Burrows.
We get time.
His 2025 pitch usage. Okay, against righties, he's at 39% four-seam fastball. 38% four-seam to right-handers, 40% to lefties, 34% change-ups to lefties, 14% to righties. He's 31% slider to righties, 7% to lefties. So, right-handed hitters, he is fastball slider, 38 and 31. To lefties, it's 40 and 34 fastball change. A curve at 17% of the time to lefties and only 7% to righties. A sinker to 10% righties, 1% lefties. That's 2025 numbers. That is Pirates numbers.
I didn't come here to play school.
Let's look at 2026 as a Houston Astro. To right-handed hitters, he throws the four-seam fastball 19% of the time.
That's a lot. That's a lot of percent of the time.
No, it's not. He threw
how much was it
38% last year.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. To righties?
To righties.
Oh, okay.
In 2025, to righties, change up 14% of the time, 25% of the time now. To righties, to the slider.
He's throwing his changeup a quarter of the time to righties?
Yeah. No, 15% of the time.
Oh, okay.
In 2026.
I see what you mean. So what's his main pitch?
His slider in 2025 was 31% of the time to righties. In 2026, as a Houston Astro, it's 22%. This is where the biggest change is. The Houston Astros right-handed hitters facing Mike Burrows, he throws his sinker 27% of the time.
Oh, that's
in 2025, he threw it to right-handed hitters 10% of the time.
What's the batting average on it?
I don't know that yet. And then curveball 16% of the time in 2026 compared to 7% of the time. Okay.
Hi. Can we get a translator? Somebody break that down for me.
He's obsessed with sinkers to righties compared to the four seam and changeup. He is specifically to right-handed hitters as a Houston Astro, a sinker slider guy.
You want to know the batting average against sinkers?
What is it?
Jesus Christ. 464.
So we're throwing his worst pitch the most.
Yeah. I mean, expected batting average is 289, so that's where a lot of the unluckiness is coming from. I think it's a lot of that sinker they're able to at least put in play, and they're being lucky with it so far. But even expected batting average is worse. Okay.
This is Hunter Brown 2.0. Then he needs to throw the cutter. He needs to develop the cutter.
He doesn't have a cutter, yeah.
That's how you get
batting average against is 400. His sinker is 464. His changeup, 205. His changeup is still by far his best pitch.
And he's only throwing it 15% of the time to righties. What's the average against sliders?
Slider, it's 342. Expected batting average of 232.
So they're on it. That means the tunnel. They're just staying on it. You have to develop the cutter off that.
Yeah. Slugging percentage against the fastball.
Someone send up the ladder. Someone send up the ladder.
Yeah, I mean, going off the expected batting average, it seems like the changeup, slider, curveball are his best pitches.
I'm tired
He
of.
has to
I'm
develop
tired. I'm
something-
tired.
I like
I'm
the cutter idea. He has to develop something fast that plays off the changeup a little better.
We're throwing the pitch that's getting smacked the most.
Yeah. I mean, all in all, he's throwing the changeup 25% of the time, fastball 26% of the time, slider 17,
I don't get it.
and all that.
I don't get it. It's all right.
It seems
We'll figure
like
it out. We
Yeah,
won't be
the
be
stuff
late.
is there,
We
but
won't
you just-
adjust to something late. We won't be reactionary. We won't be this organization is no longer reactionary. Starting today, May the 4th.
Are they?
We used to be gods. We used to be gods.
Yeah.
Houston Astros aren't last no
the
more.
stuff is there. Houston Astros aren't last anymore. The pitching is coming around. Apparently, Cora isn't one of those player-friendly managers, and he actually will discipline you immediately if you're not doing things right. Where did we hear that from?
Oh, because Contreras threw all the young guys under the bus, and then Marcel Myers stepped up and said, "It's not about youth. It's just about playing bad baseball."
Oh,
We broke the Red Sox.
wow! I missed that.
So, of the 14 wins this year, 6 are against the
5 against
the Red Sox. Nice, sick. Okay, nope, we're staying positive. Positive. Yoran Alvarez, Player of the Month.
Oh,
MLB
is it announced?
Player of the Month. Where have you been? Have you done any prep?
I've been working all morning.
Have you done anything today?
No,
You're on your little recliner playing video games all day.
I was not playing video games.
Or take your Xbox away. You're grounded.
Sick.
We're challenging chat. He's grounded. No longer play Xbox before the show.
I was not playing Xbox.
No longer can play Xbox before the show.
I was working, brother. Where is it at? Oh, yeah, there we go. 12 tanks, 27 RBI, 9 doubles, 21 walks, 25 runs scored, and a stolen base. So remember that one year you bet on a year-long half stolen base?
And he got it.
run?
And he got it.
Well, did you see what the line was this year? I wonder
No,
if
it wasn't
went up to-
listed. It wasn't listed.
Because they know. 737 slugging percentage.
Oh,
462
1,199 OPS.
That is pretty healthy. American League Player of the Month, Eldemaro Vargas won for the NL.
Yeah, the kid, 34-year-old figured baseball out all of a sudden.
So I was confused because they call it the Player of the Month, but then they also give out a Pitcher of the Month. That's weird.
PPOTM,
Yeah.
I guess.
Pitcher of the Month, Player of the Month. You think it would be
Soriano.
it is Soriano.
Okay.
And Ohtani won for the NL.
That makes
of course.
sense, yeah.
But I don't know. Call it like Hitter of the Month? I don't know. What do y'all think the Astros can actually get for Yordan? No.
We're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
Wins.
I will light myself on fire in the last days of Rome before we do that.
Wins the Battlefield 6 Apollo session. I've been thinking. We've been talking about.
We need to bring back. We had told you, dude. We need to bring back Battlefield.
I've been
A yearn for
We've
Battlefield.
been talking about stuff to do with patrons, with the Patreon nights, and maybe that's something we do. We
Battlefield.
Play some video games. Patreon nights.
Battlefield.
Yordan's recent AB have been pretty rough. I want to say pretty rough. I mean, he had like his tough like 3-game stretch there. He went like 2 for 10 with a couple walks. Like it was still like a 350 on base percentage. He's gonna be fine.
Hey, the best availability is accountability. Hand up. Bryce Matthews starting to figure it out.
Let's get into it. Let's get into Bryce.
Look,
What's his middle name?
Just go be an athlete, and that's what we're seeing. Just go be an athlete.
We're not gonna pretend like he doesn't have a long ways to go.
Just go be an athlete.
But right now he's sitting at a 701 OPS.
We yearn for 701 OPS in the outfield.
93 OPS plus, 3 tanks. I mean, right at this moment, he's giving you about what Jake gives you. Obviously, he's not quite there defensively, but he has made a couple stellar plays. I mean, that catch against the wall was incredible. He still needs to learn a little bit about the fundamentals of playing outfield, and his jumps and everything are a little suspect sometimes. But I mean, for a 24-year-old, it's not Kevin McGonigal. You're right about that. We could have had Kevin McGonigal there. But I'd rather him work out than not work out. I'd rather figure something out.
We haven't seen anything on Instagram, by the way. You don't have Instagram up on. Oh, Instagram's been up over there this entire time.
Gotcha. The entire TV 5 feet away from him with the chat up this entire time.
Huh.
Look to your left. Look 2 inches.
There's a TV right there.
We're suspended. There's a 55-inch TV.
No, there's not.
Where do you think I read that comment from? Oh my god. Every time you do that, our video gets blocked partially in Russia or something.
It's fine.
I mean, not that it
the Ruskies.
I don't think the Ruskies are watching
the
Astros podcast, but
yeah.
Also, he has a cannon for an arm compared to Jake's noodle arm. That is something. I don't know about a cannon. Cannon is
no. This is what Bryce knows his arm, and that's the middle infielder being an athlete. He knows the release. He knows it. He knows his arm.
Yeah,
he knows he has to get it out quick.
He's not trying to launch one from deep center to home. Do you think Cam and Bryce should switch and have Cam play center and Bryce play right?
No, I want Bryce to play straight up so he can see everything in front of him.
That's
when
fair.
you start
The
introducing
slices,
if you start introducing the angles,
that's fair.
You're adding too much to his plate. Do I think Cam in the long run should play center field? I think he could. I think he's another freak athlete that can just cover ground out there and do that.
Where is Jake? Have we heard anything?
That oblique, I'm telling you, as someone who's had an oblique strain, can't do anything can't even pee.
Let's let's including Bryce. Let's take a second.
You know what? Let's go stock up, stock down.
Okay. Well, stock up. I want to acknowledge
my accountability.
The young new guys.
Oh, okay.
I want to acknowledge the young new guys.
It's fine. Shoemaker. Talk about me, but fine.
No. It's not about you right now. We'll get to you in a minute. I want to acknowledge the young guys, the new guys. Brandon Shoemaker, incredible play at third base. He's looked solid. I mean, he's looked. When they talk about basically replacement level players, he's been what you need, what you want. He's come up. He has a 700 OPS. He's played solid defense, played multiple positions. All right. Dustin Harris stepped it up a bit this weekend. I mean,
except over the last week, the road trip.
Yeah.
Do you have more last 7?
Yes. His last 7, he is.
Let me guess. 310 with a 795 OPS.
Close on the batting average. 318 batting average, 713 OPS.
Okay.
Not a whole lot of slug. I think he 1 triple accounts for all his slug. But he's working pretty good at bats. I've liked what I've seen.
Yes, he's becoming a little tough out.
Yeah, he's at least anything on the hands, he's fouling off. He's working good at bats. Who's the other guy?
So stock up. This is not a dig. The Island of Misfit Toys we got going.
Yes, stock up. They are being serviceable, not just being complete holes in the lineup.
The other argument, and I think we have this in the offseason, is when you recreate players in the aggregate. When you have 6 people that are 700 OPS, recreating players in the aggregate isn't that a problem because of volume of, you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
But
this is all injury related, so it's not like
this is DEFCON 5. This is we need a surgeon on the battlefield. We need to stop this bleeding. Yeah. Yeah, we got the MASH unit.
I mean, this is what you need from them. Speaking of MASH, they're just holding the bleeding. They're a tourniquet.
Yeah.
On the wound right now until
the tourniquent gang,
until the doctors get here. Dr. Pena and
Dr. Brown, Dr. Dez.
Yeah.
Oh, should we get this?
Oh, that just made you.
That was all about the secret soldier. Put the. You know what? I'm gonna go find it.
It's probably in the prop thing in the closet, deep in there maybe. Yeah, Dezenzo potentially coming back probably this week. You hope there's an announcement now. I don't know if he's ready at the moment, but Dezenzo potentially coming back. Taylor Trammell, you hope is going to be able to come back soon. So these young guys, I mean, they're not all young. Dr. Hader, like they've it seems like stopped the bleeding. Now you're not getting up and running around yet, but the bleeding is your leg isn't gonna fall off at the moment. You're at least the bleeding stopped and you're temporarily good until the doctors get here.
Couldn't find it.
I guess
It's fine.
Yeah,
Hey, also, stock up. Obviously, we're going to put Bryce on the stock up. He almost had two of the best catches we've seen in the last 3 years in 1 week. If he holds on to that grand slam in Baltimore, if he doesn't shatter his ribs,
yeah,
like,
it would have been incredible.
Incredible. Yeah,
It might have flipped the game.
No, I mean,
that was the first grand slam. So we were down like 2 runs. That was really what broke it open and basically game over after that.
I mean, that was Trout-esque.
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible.
But
you could argue, and I argued that he kind of caused it to go over the wall. But either way, I mean, what are you going to do?
He broke his ribs. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying it was his fault. I'm just saying I don't think it would have gone out. But
it was out.
It carried it.
No, it was out.
Over.
It was a home run. This guy.
I think it was a mistake not having Arrighetti on the roster game 1. Here, let's put this to bed because we've seen so many comments. Arrighetti should have been on the opening day roster. Arrighetti should have been on He wasn't ready.
I had no problem when Spence started down. The only problem I had was holding him for 2 starts.
Yeah, they took too long to bring him up after he started down there. He should have only started 2 games in AAA.
He should have started the first game in Seattle, and then he would have been able to pitch against the Cardinals. Instead, they waited till after the sweep of the Astros against the Mariners, and he started against the Rockies. Yeah. Then he missed the Cardinal series. That's the only miscalculation.
Yes, but he was not ready to start the season.
He just had babies.
That's just
retro. He just had some babies.
What is it? Hindsight, retroactive thinking.
Hindsight is 2020.
It's just like
recency bias.
One of those. It's just retroactive thinking to think, oh, he's pitching great now. He should have started the season.
Retroactive,
he wasn't pitching great at the beginning of the season. He had just given up in the exhibition game against the Sugarland Space Cowboys. He gave up like 5 runs and looked awful. He was still working through his spring training. His spin wasn't quite there yet. His stuff wasn't quite there yet. Even his first start in AAA wasn't great. Then his second start in AAA is when he was solid. And then that's when he was ready to come up, but they let him make another start, and they shouldn't have done that.
I just wanted him to go against the best Shark. The Rocky series, fine. But I want him against Seattle to stop, and I want him against St. Louis. But 4-0, staff ace.
I'll take it.
Staff
ace. Yeah, I just think it's really easy for people to say, oh, this guy's good right now. He should have been here forever.
And people forget he's the 12th Baja man.
He's a what?
He's the 12th Baja man.
He is, yes.
Yippee-yi-yo. Stock up. Stock up.
Stock up.
I'm going to go Killer Queen. Lambert's looked really good, looked really serviceable. He's in the church of Brandon Walter for me. He gives you innings. He gives you outs. He gives you strikes. Obviously, Spence is the leading thing in this conversation of pitching, but Killer Queens look good.
I mean, if I told you March 20th that our 1 and 2 in the rotation is Spencer Arrighetti and Peter Lambert.
Peter Adam Lambert.
You might have blown your shit smooth off. Now, here's a guy who can pitch.
What? I don't think we'd say that.
Still, at worst, Arrighetti's start is more reliable than mine. Yeah, sure. I guess. Yeah, to start the season, you had a lot more pitchers in your rotation than you have now. Stock up. Cam Smith is starting
He's still. I mean, he's had
But what I'm seeing from him,
that day off paid dividends.
what I'm seeing from Ken Smith is a big leaguer working through a slump, and
Mm.
not a young guy who hit a wall. Does that make sense? I feel like there's two different things. This is a big leaguer that's working through it, and I believe is going to work through it and is starting to kind of figure it out. Last year, when he hit that wall, he was done. Like, there was no sign of finding it. Now, like, he kind of hit that. The league started to adjust to him. He hit a little bit of a slump, but he's still starting to work better at bats. He's pulling the ball with power like he did last night. Clutch hit. He's still playing really solid defense. I'm happy with him, and my stock's up on him a little bit.
I'm just going to say Christian Walker, stock up.
Yeah. Hit him in the head, and
You're fucked.
nothing.
You're so fucked.
I mean,
he's going to be an all-star, and we're going to get 200 Patriot Nights in there.
Get it going. Get it going.
If you haven't noticed and you haven't seen, you haven't heard, out of the blue, Josh said that if Christian Walker is an all-star, he will shave his beard into the Christian Walker mustache. And if we get 200 paid Patriot Nights with the all-star, that's how it's going to happen. So, hell or high water, we're going to get the 200 paid Patriot Nights. Christian Walker's going to become an all-star.
Have you seen?
And we're shaving that damn beard.
Have you seen how many good first basemen?
We're shaving that damn beard. We're going to whip boats.
You have Ben Rice, who's an MVP candidate.
Get Frank Underwood. We need to whip some boats.
I don't think you can.
No, we can't do that. I forgot. We condone. We condemned or condone?
Condemn.
We condemn Frank Underwood. We condone the Taliban.
Nice.
Good save.
Good save. Yeah.
Stock up, dugout vibes. Vasquez and Gain messing around. Yep, that was good. I'm gonna go out and say it. Stock up. Stock up, Brian Abreu.
I was going to say stock up Brian Abreu, you thief. No, that's good. I agree. This is like could be a really smart buy or it could be a really dumb buy, but this is where you're buying the dip and you're hoping you look like a genius in 2 months. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree. I was a little. How did you feel when he came out for the second inning there last night?
Huh?
How did you feel when he was still pitching a second inning last night?
Christian Walker?
No. Brian Abreu.
Oh.
The guy we just talked about.
Wow. I may be having a stroke. Asking for an up down was crazy.
Yeah.
I got it because you've done 4 bullpen games in a row. You have a bullpen game today.
Yeah. Why? Well, yeah. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Someone's open down there. Was it scary? Yes. Him sitting 93, scary. But look, we're buying stock. We're buying it. We're buying it. We're just buying it. I'm still scared. Still scared.
I have 5 names on the over, or that had the under. I got Joe, Roger, Matt, Jim, and Mike. So if anybody else took the under on that last week, send that screenshot. Paul says, still not sold on Abreu. That's totally fair. This could be a false
positive.
False positive. Could be a false positive, but sometimes that's all it takes is one successful save, one successful outing, and it mentally kind of rights the ship a little bit. His stuff still can get there. I mean, he's hit 97 a few times. When he's on, like, you can tell, like, when it clips for him.
Somebody gonna get waterboarded. That we're talking, Kendrick. Waterboard. You.
What is happening?
We're leading a revolution.
This is a lynch mob right now.
We're leading a revolution. The revolution will be televised on ApolloHOU.com.
I thought no. I disagree with this. I feel like Shrek right now.
What?
The mob is just after me with the pitchforks.
If anything, you're Lord Farquaad, dude.
No.
Yeah, that's the energy you give off.
No.
Yeah.
Shark said you took the under. I didn't see that, Shark.
Hey, stock up quietly. Christian Vasquez 909 OPS. Small sample size. Also, bigger sample size, stock up. Carlos Correa, 812 OPS.
Carlos Correa, 930 OPS his last 7 games.
I said he was going to get hot before the Yankee series.
Paredes a 988 OPS his last 7 games.
Things are looking up. Look, hey, hey, I know the hardest thing that anyone could do on planet Earth is win 3 baseball games in a row, but don't let those guys on Crawford Street do that. Don't let them win 3 in a row. Because if they win 3 in a row, they can do the second hardest thing on planet Earth, and that's win 4 in a row.
Yeah.
But if they beat Yoshi and they beat Ohtani, if they do that, we're waterboarding Josh. We're waterboarding Josh. We're waterboarding Josh. We're waterboarding Josh.
Why is this my punishment?
All right, how about this? We'll give you an out. Christian Walker All-Star game plus 200 Patriot Nights. You don't shave, we waterboard you collectively, chat.
I don't think we can do that on camera. I think we'll get.
We could put it on the. No, it's a Patreon only content.
Okay.
Waterboard!
Why are you so into this? We've been watching a bunch of
Hey, we're gonna
war fucking documentaries.
And we're gonna get one more time blaring. So we're gonna disassociate you and really fuck you up mentally. It's just one more time's playing.
Oh my god! Appreciate it, Shark. It's right there, Trebek. I appreciate it. I got it. Shark being added on here means that we.
Do we have any spins?
We're going to have some spins.
We have some spins. Love that. Hey, Jaron Durant hit the shit out of the baseball yesterday.
He did. Is he going to be good?
I think he gets moved. I think they're gonna fire sell.
I think so as well.
I think they're gonna fire sell.
I think they should.
I think they're gonna fire sell.
They should fire sell all their older position players. They have a great young pitching coming up. Yeah. And they have a couple young studs. Torture is fun.
I am pumped. I am pumped to see Correa hit, Paredes hitting, Walker hitting, Jordan Player of the Month. Altuve's going to get going here soon. Hey, catcher position between Vasquez and Yiner starting to hit a little bit. Bats now. You have Cam hopefully getting out of this rut. Bryce is being an athlete. You add Jeremy Pena to this mix. You have pitching figuring out. I'm starting to believe again.
There's a lot of hopium happening right now.
Get the president, get the mayor on the phone. I'm starting to get positive again.
Yiner Diaz, last 14 days, last 10 games, 826 OPS.
Who trades for Chapman? Great. You know who should trade for Chapman? They won't, but they should. It's formerly known as the Oakland Athletics, formerly known as Prince, known now as the Athletics.
Really?
They're a young team trying to figure out how to win on the fly, and you need.
If they're still in contention towards the trade deadline, I can see it.
If they go out and make 2 moves, they get an arm and a back
Mason
end.
Miller, and then turning around and
Chapman ain't gonna cost much.
Shouldn't. That's what I mean. But it depends on what it costs, and it depends on if they're actually ready to contend. Sorry, not sold on Yiner either. I gave up on him last year. Totally fine. But right now, he's looking solid. Vasquez continues to look good. Every opportunity he gets, he's going to give you a 1 for 4, 2 for 4 type of night. Should waterboard Brian.
Mariners need to trade for Chapman too.
I already told him that. It should be Brian.
No.
He's the one who abandoned me. He went out to get cigarettes, and he never came back.
Mm-hmm.
Munoz is cooked. Oh, my God. Chapman on the Mariners would be
frightful. Mom, get off the internet, Mom.
Shut up, Mom.
Get off the phone.
All right, spin our wheel. This is our
I'll
last.
spin the wheel,
This is our
baby.
last week giving away Patreon membership.
Okay.
We're gonna come up with new giveaways starting next week.
We have a lot of merch in that room over there.
Yeah, we'll figure out some stuff that we're gonna give away.
Munoz is doing real bad, and if we didn't swing at a 3-0 slider away, we would have seen him lose to the Astros. But
Yeah, Munoz has a
those that bats don't stay with me.
6.23 ERA
Hey,
right now.
stock down. Me doing the book. I didn't do the book the last 2 days that we won, so I'm discontinuing the book.
That's what we were gonna get into today.
I'm discontinuing the book.
That's what we said we would get into. Well, we said we get into Friday. We
Yeah.
forgot. We
Well-
need to get into. When did you start that book?
I'm on trial here, but
I'm not
I
on trial.
look-
I already
look,
been
hold on.
sentenced to
Hold
a
on.
waterboard. I didn't even get a
it's
trial.
fine. That's fine. No,
I got a sham trial.
Look, you were guilty. I'm not guilty. I was doing the book Friday in the middle of MLB The Show game, lost power due to the hurricane we got. So I stopped doing the book. The Astros did lose that game. I don't think that really qualifies, but didn't do the book Saturday or Sunday, and we won. So I'm not doing the book tonight.
Look,
I'm not doing the book. I want to do the book. I'm going to do the book once they lose again. I mean, probably tonight. I mean, let's be real. Like,
look. I said
Just
it,
get
li-
one
I
against
said it
LA.
Friday. I'm done with Apollo, with us getting any sort of blame.
yeah, it's not on
None
us.
of this is our fault.
None.
You keep giving them great advice on what they should do differently. We keep giving them. We're trying to
We-
give them hints
yeah,
to be better.
Escalate it.
They're not
Like,
listening to us, so I'm not going to take any of the superstitial blame.
okay, then I'll do the book.
No, but don't do the book. Just
Okay.
tonight. Just
All right, I
tonight.
won't do the book
Just
tonight.
tonight and see what happens.
Yeah, it's a little distracting.
Just
Yeah,
tonight.
this is like,
I'm not superstitious. Just a little.
just
stitious.
tonight.
Don't
Just
do it
tonight.
All right, we're gonna have more giveaways for the wheel starting next week. This week is the last one we're giving away a Patreon night because I'm not gonna have us give away all the patrons to get us up to 200. I can't be free. Can't be free. We gotta earn that.
All right, so we got Mike, Shark, Jim, spin, Roger, spin, Joe, spin, Matt, spin. Okay. We come to spin the wheel. We come to hang out. But more than anything, we land on spin. Cheers.
All right. All right. You've had better spins.
Roger! Big Raj. Roger.
Roger with the win.
Roger with the dub.
Roger.
What's Big Raj.
Where's that from?
Rocket. Roger. Rogie.
I forgot what that's from. Hard to believe we picked up Vasquez for almost a month into spring training. Yeah. I was against him starting, to be honest. Hand up, that's on me. I thought
The
He's
best
been here-
availability is
he's been here,
accountability.
he's been here like 5 days. Like, why is he getting the spot over Cesar? But he's
What do
been
you
incredible.
know?
What do I know?
What do you know?
What do we know? Christian? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I won't call again.
So we have game 1 tonight at Crawford. At the corner of Crawford and Texas, Steven Okert is your opener. 4.20 ERA.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Nice. J-Ram supercharged. And then we'll do the show.
Versus Yamamoto, who's 2-2 with a 2.87 ERA, 32 punchies.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Kyle Tucker's back.
Kyle Tucker's back. Let's talk about that.
Kyle Tucker gonna be booed tonight.
Are you gonna give me thumbs up, thumbs down if you would boo Kyle Tucker if you were in the stadium? I better see a lot of thumbs down if you're not gonna boo. Thumbs down means you're not gonna boo.
I'm gonna boo him because he hasn't accepted my Venmo request.
What if I sent him one?
He got $63 million.
Well, I have,
and I
I have his number. Well, yeah. Anyways,
can't send me a Venmo.
I'll be honest. Even if we somehow go barely above 500 at the deadline, I really don't want the Astros to trade away more prospects from our already terrible farm. I fully agree. I don't think unless you really go on a run, I don't think you're a buyer this year. I think the question is, are you sellers or not?
They're gonna
or are you staying pat?
Okay, if we're gonna get real, drink the Kool-Aid, and they're in it at the deadline, I could see them making Mariner moves.
Yeah, really
Like
marginal.
move Brian Abreu because you're not getting him, but you gain a guy that has 2 years of control in the pen. Like the flip flopping what the Mariners used to do.
Paredes, if your offense is healthy and you're still having a log jam and you really need pitching, I can see you trade from your surplus. But either way,
how about this?
I would trade big leaguers.
Is Jeremy Pena now
I think
on the
he's
block?
Odd man out right now.
Like, if you're seeing enough where you're like, hey, let's keep Paredes. He has 4 years of control. Correa's managing shortstop at a very high level.
That's the only issue is like,
that's going to be nasty. You get a haul.
How much do you want to?
You get a haul.
How much do you want to move from?
You get a haul.
Because then you have Correa playing short all year and like, do you want that?
I know. I mean, the wear and tear.
Yeah, the wear and tear, the potential for injury. Like you'd rather him play third. So you'd rather have Jeremy Pena. But I think at the deadline, either way, they don't have the prospects. I'm
not going to think about it. Not going to think about it.
But I think it'll come out to, are you good enough that you can make more lateral moves to fill weaknesses and go on a run, or are you out of it and you just sell, everybody? So we'll see.
They should play Tux walk up his first at bat. They should, 100%.
I bet you they do.
100%.
No, he's traded, not his choice. Absolutely. The right answer is no, we're not booing Kyle Tucker. It was not his choice. Sure, you can boo him that he went to the Dodgers, but like
$63
are you
million,
not going to accept that bag if they offer
$63
nobody in that entire stadium
dollars
outside of millionaires outside of billionaires in the stadium could look at me with a straight face and say they're not accepting that much money from the Los Angeles Dodgers. That's insane, especially as a signing bonus.
As a signing bonus.
Yeah, for sure. But last 5 minutes. Next next road day game isn't until May 20th.
No, so they play the Reds this weekend.
No, a weekday game for a stream.
Oh, yeah.
So next stream won't be until May 20th. So maybe we find something else to stream about in the next week or two. We do our own little figures out something. Maybe just with the Patreonites, something.
Do like a night game?
Yeah, that could work. We'll look into that. But other than that, we're going to be here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon. This Wednesday, would you want to do 11?
Oh, shit, we're going to the game. What time's the game?
Game's at 1.
Let's go 10:30.
10:30 show.
10:30 to 11:30, so we have some time to.
Okay. 10:30 Wednesday next
10:30.
show is at 10:30.
Because we're going to the
day game, the home day game.
Yeah.
Two game not accepted. Yeah. Never boo, only cheer or silence. Exactly, Tony. Well, I'll boo asshole opposing player, just for the hell of it. That's for sure.
Fair.
But not like a former Astro. I'll never boo a former Astro unless it's a rap. Cam's playing better than Tuck and cheaper. Crane will never pay Tuck. That's fair. Yeah. Crane was never going to pay Tuck anyways. That's
he tried.
Well, he was never going to pay him what he's worth.
Well, yeah.
Or what he got, market value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could have secured Kyle Tucker for $215 million. I'm not getting into it. I'm staying positive. I'm staying positive. We haven't had this feeling.
It's for you.
We haven't had this feeling because we haven't had this feeling because we haven't won 2 games in a row. And yes. I don't know what you want me to do. I bought 5,000 cones to lock down Louisiana Street. Just store them in the basement. It's the mayor.
David Collins over on Instagram, longtime watcher. He says we can stream Des playing MLB The Show. He's putting ideas right in your head.
No.
Thank you, David Collins.
I don't want
722.
to. I don't want to play. I don't want to play online.
I'll take the under and can't figure out how to send a screenshot. Oh, Ethan, we'll get you next time. We'll just send it on IG or Twitter or whatever. We'll just auto put you on the next wheel. Get you Nick care of.
I forgot what I was saying.
2 weeks in a row.
Oh yeah, we haven't experienced 2 wins in a row. I'm not going negative. I'm only staying positive.
That's fair. Yeah. Raffle Dez's polo.
I'm about to buy. I'm about to buy a second polo.
Wow. Y'all shout me out. Biggest Dez hater. I think Rude is the one who first said the Nestor Cortez chirp.
I think. I do think Rude said that. Nestor Cortez. That joke.
That still gets to him. So that's a great chirp.
Hey, happy Star Wars Day.
Happy Star Wars Day. Yeah, new one comes out this month. I'm unfortunately not that excited about it. I wish I was. It just looks commercial as hell. Doesn't look like fun Star Wars to me. But yeah, that's our Monday show.
That is
first show with the new.
Yeah, the new projector. It's pretty sick.
Y'all are on the entire wall.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Really fun. It's really cool.
Yeah, the TV's over here. People forget.
People forget
the TV's right here with Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go tomorrow. Because I'm gonna see Ohtani pitch.
Okay.
And then we're Wednesday day game. 10:30 show on Wednesday. Why are you giggling? Why are you giggling, dog?
Just a text.
Oh. Thursday we'll do a recap. That's just on YouTube.
Yes.
Friday live.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Skywalker homers on Star Wars Day.
Ooh, I like that. I'll take the Christian Walker thing. Rewatching Andor in celebration. Andor, the best Star Wars product put out in the last 8 years.
Let's hold on real quick before we end the show. I'm going to see.
We may get back into this. Let's see. We'll see.
Honestly, when one against LA, is that you're facing World Series MVP, you're facing the greatest pitcher hitter of all time, and then you're facing Tyler Glasnow who's going to carve up. I'm taking Astros strikeouts every game on my props.
The Astros always play up.
Stop, dog. Don't even stop.
What if I said the S word?
Shut up. How about that for an S word? Shut up.
Look.
Stop. Don't you.
The Dodgers have been performing bad.
We've only won 12 games and it's May.
I'm just saying, what if they take 2 out of 3? What if they took 2 out of 3? What if they won tonight and Wednesday?
If they take 2 out of 3, I may get a Christian Walker mustache.
All right, he said it. If the Astros take 2 out of 3. Oh.
No, I'll shave that off.
It'll
grow back in 30 years.
I guess. Walker does hate the Dodgers. Maybe we get some West Coast Walker in Houston.
So Walker,
what if we just tell Walker? What if they just mess with him and they change all his clocks to Eastern time? He can show up to the stadium an hour late. That's fine. Whatever. We change all Christian Walker's clocks to Eastern time. Playing the Dodgers. Maybe just gets him in the mindset of West Coast time.
What I was about to say. What kind of mind games are you talking about here?
West Coast time. So he shows up 2 hours late.
He missed the game.
No, he shows up 2 hours late, but he's good. Yeah, and they just, they play him West Coast music. He just gets in the mindset, and he goes out there and he hits.
What are we doing?
A couple tanks this week. How about that?
Christian Walker's 0 for 6 against Yoshi. Vasquez is 1 for 2. Paredes is 2 for 2.
Astros taking 2 out of 3 for sure, bros.
What's hold on. This is
take 1 from the Dodgers. Swept them last season and then
Dustin, yeah. I was about to say Daniel Harris. Sorry, Dustin. He's 2 for 3 off Yomioto. Correa's 1 for 2. Those are the only at bats.
You know what I want to see this week
against one of the greatest pitchers
ever. You know what would
ever.
really tell me that the Astros can turn this corner?
What are we doing? We won 2 games. Continue. Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Let's just hear it.
if Jose Altuve puts a homer in the Crawford boxes, I'm gonna be bricked up.
We do kind of hit. Let me see. Hold on. I'm not believing.
We hit good pitching. Dodgers bats have been struggling. We play up to bat. We play up to really good teams. I'm just saying it's possible to take 2 or 3. And if we take 2 or 3 of the Dodgers after take 2 or 3 of the Red Sox, and you start piling series wins, you start looking forward to every day that goes by is a day closer to Hunter Brown coming back. Every day that goes by is a day closer to Jeremy Pena coming back.
We don't. I was like, do we have good success against Ohtani? Obviously, we don't. The only person that has success against Ohtani, believe it or not, is Yordan Alvarez.
Oh.
Who's 5 for 15 with a 1044 OPS and a home run.
He's good against everybody. Astros have a winning record in the month of May. Tides are turning. All right. That's going to do it for the Beyond Diamond podcast. Another week started. Another Monday off the books. We'll be back Wednesday at 10:30. Hopefully going for a series win, or already got a series win. By the time we get to Wednesday. That'd be something incredible. Thank you to everybody for watching and listening and hanging out to another Beyond Diamond podcast.
One more time, we're going to celebrate.
Thank you, everybody.
Dude, I was in rhythm right there.
Like, subscribe. Check out Patreon, patreon.com/ApolloHOU. And we'll see you next time.
Don't stop the dancing. Peace. Love you guys.